The Earth is weird. Like, really weird. Did you know there's a place in Africa where it rains fish? Or that a river in Colombia runs in 5 different colors? Naturally? From burning doors in the desert to mountains that literally glow, you're about to discover 24 fascinating facts about the world that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about our planet. Stick around for fact number 18. It's a real brain bender. There's a door to hell in Turkmenistan, a giant burning crater that's been on fire since 1971. It was a gas field that collapsed, and scientists lit it, thinking it would burn off quickly. Nope. The Sahara Desert used to be lush and green. 10,000 years ago, it was full of lakes, rivers, and hippos. There's a pink lake in Australia. Lake Hillier looks like it was filled with strawberry milk. The color is natural. Scientists think it's due to algae. It rains fish in Honduras. Every year, during a specific storm season in Lloro, live fish literally fall from the sky. Locals call it lluvia de peaches. There's an island full of snakes. Ilha da Queimada Grande in Brazil, also known as Snake Island, has 1 snake per square meter. It's so dangerous, humans aren't allowed there. Okay, get this. You can actually swim in a river of 5 colors. Cano Cristales in Colombia turns red, yellow, green, blue, and black during the wet season. People even call it the liquid rainbow. Pretty wild, right? Here's something I didn't know. There's a permanent lightning storm in Venezuela. The Catatumbo lightning happens up to 260 nights a year, with thousands of strikes every single hour. That's just insane. And, did you know that some trees can actually clone themselves? The Pando Grove in Utah is basically one giant organism made up of 40,000 genetically identical trees, all connected by their roots. Nature is just full of surprises. Okay, get this. There's actually a mountain in China that glows. Mount Roraima is usually surrounded by mist, and its rocks seem to glow because of these wild bioluminescent organisms. Pretty awesome, right? Here's something super weird. A lake in Tanzania actually turns animals into stone. Lake Natron has these extremely high pH levels, and when animals fall in, the lake preserves them by, totally calcifying them. It's kind of creepy and fascinating at the same time. And oh, check this out. There's a forest in Poland where the trees grow in totally bizarre shapes. It's called the Crooked Forest, and the pine trees there curve like giant hooks. The wildest part? No one really knows exactly why they grow that way. Okay, get this. There's actually a town that's been on fire for over 60 years. Centralia, Pennsylvania sits right on top of a coal mine fire that started way back in 1962, and it still burns today. So here's something wild. Earth has a massive underground ocean. Scientists discovered a water reservoir that's like 3 times the volume of all the surface oceans, and it's trapped in rock about 400 miles below Earth's surface. And yeah, bananas are actually radioactive. They contain potassium-40, which is a naturally radioactive isotope. But don't worry, you'd honestly have to eat millions of bananas to, actually glow. Okay, get this. Ants actually outnumber humans by over 2.5 million to 1. Scientists estimate there are about 20 quadrillion ants on Earth. That's a lot of ants. There's a town in Norway where the sun doesn't set for months at a time. In Svalbard during summer, it's just daylight all day and night, 24/7 for more than 4 months straight. Did you know a single cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds? Yeah, all that vapor really adds up, but since it's so spread out, we, totally don't notice it. Okay, so, did you know there's a river that actually disappears underground and then reappears somewhere else? The Lost River in Indiana vanishes into caves and resurfaces miles away. That's pretty mysterious, right? Here's another cool one. There's a beach with naturally magnetic sand. In California's Shelter Cove, the sand has these magnetic minerals, so you can literally move it around with magnets. How wild is that? And get this, the Amazon rainforest produces about 20% of the world's oxygen. That's why it's often called the lungs of the earth. Go ahead, take a deep breath and, thank the trees for that. So here's something wild. There's actually a spot in the ocean that has never been visited by humans. It's called Point Nemo, which is known as the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. This place is so crazy remote that most of the time, the closest people to it are actually astronauts aboard the International Space Station. How cool is that? Did you know you're actually taller in the morning than you are at night? It's true. Because gravity compresses your spine throughout the day, you end up shrinking just a little bit by evening. Pretty weird, huh? Okay, get this. Mount Everest is actually still growing. It rises about 4 millimeters each year because of tectonic activity. Wild, right? Here's a weird one. There are more fake flamingos in the world than real ones. Yup, you heard that right. Lawn decorations outnumber the actual bird population. Humans, man. We're just something else. Whoa. Our planet is so much stranger than we give it credit for. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Have you ever seen any of these phenomena in real life? Drop your favorite fact in the comments, or share one we missed. Got a weird Earth fact of your own? We might feature it in a future video. And hey, if this kind of brain candy is your jam, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more fascinating facts, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next mind-bending drop.